I shared our indie game project with you on this channel a year ago. Honestly, it's been a long time. Back then, there were only concepts and visual tests, and we knew the game needed a playable build for you to see it yourself. So we added combat, a working ship interior, interactable items, crafting, and a lot more features that are fundamental for our main underwater gameplay, yet also can be separated as a fun, polished game mode in a much smaller scope itself. Then we tailored a wave defense scenario from these systems. This is what we want to share with you today in this devlog, a playable build that you can try for yourself. I am Cheshire Crow, an ordinary 2D art generalist, and this is Grey Knucklebean, our friendly programmer who made things come true. If you found our game development journey interesting, feel free to leave comments with questions you have. Whether you like to play indie games, make your own games just like us, or simply interested in the business side of things, consider joining our small Discord community, where we chat and push new updates, so you can see the project grow. Here is a scenario selection window we plan to finish, each relying on a new set of systems. Although most of them are unavailable at the moment, they will be unlocked one by one in future updates once completed. When we have most scenarios working, we combine them into a full game loop. Since we only have 2 people, this approach potentially allows us to show our game early and deliver a significantly more complex game compared to most indie titles. In the first scenario, you wake up from the cryopod, but as soon as you walk into the next room, something happens. The ship is under siege by local creatures. Your goal is to defend the core of the ship and survive for 10 waves. To do that, you can build tools to help you defend. All options have strengths and weaknesses. It is your freedom to try out each one of them and solve this crisis. As you might have already expected, this scene will help us gather feedback from current combat and related systems. If you played it, remember to tell us what you feel about it. If you are also a fan of survival genre like me, you know that usually this type of games circle around keeping the character fed and hydrated. In our game, ship battery power is the major survival element. The Ether ship has the technology to recharge itself, but in this scenario, the ship is submerged under the deep ocean, and no solar energy is available here. To recharge, fill up an emergency biomass generator on floor E from time to time. A timer is on top of the screen alongside the ship's health to indicate how long it takes before a full blackout happens, as many structures will constantly drain power from the ship. If you stay in the blackout phase for too long, without the ability to recharge from the ship, your character's battery will eventually run out, making tools unusable. Crafting in our game needs resources and power, sometimes special items as ingredients. We encourage players to take a closer look at what items are good for recycling and what are good for craft or research purposes later. You can recycle any item you don't want, and they turn into resources that can be used globally on the ship. In combination with our recycling system, it gives the best of both worlds. This should help to ease the pain of constantly organizing storage or completely lose the chance for players to learn special use cases for items. I want to talk more about this update because it has so many interesting systems that make the game unique. But to keep this devlog short, I won't explore all that and let you experience them yourself. The vision is to build an underwater survival game where you need to customize your ship to adapt to an alien world. We hope one day the game will allow players to navigate the ocean using a ship and explore underwater points of interest, experience random events, collect resources to upgrade and customize, and combat a variety of enemy factions alongside allied robots or player creations. I must apologize for not uploading any videos for a long time. It's been too long that most of you have started to believe I am now the kind of thing that can only walk freely during Halloween, which is only partially true, but you know, making a game is hard, and this one is even harder. Support us by sending memes to our Discord channel, so we don't run out of them to finish this game before it's too late.
Core status critical. Core status critical. System primary power depleted. 3 emergency power.